Hello and welcome to today's talk show. Today's topic will be on robots by NASA used on the moon and on Earth. Ever since the humans have seen the moon for a long time, they dreamed of life on that celestial body and even living there. Roughly several millennia later, Neil Armstrong became the first man on the moon but failed to find a single living cell on there. NASA, as tenacious as they are, have embarked on a new mission of promoting life on the moon by providing various luxuries for humans, such as mobile and internet services. As human resources are too costly and unstable, robots have taken the role in making human life possible. However, the technology is now being used here on Earth by the U.S. military overseas. Each soldier's lives are valuable assets and worth unimaginably, and the military face weapons that could instantly take away multiple lives at once. Now the soldiers stay on safety as they rely on robots to take on dangerous tasks such as unarming bombs, scouting hot zones, and fixing weapons right under flying bullets. And today we have a special guest star, Mr. Jerry Yang from the U.S. military, who serves as a robot technician. Welcome, Jerry, to today's talk show. I have a few questions about the robots for you. So, how are robots controlled?
It is much simpler than most people would expect it to be. You know those little toy cars or toy trucks that we control when we were kids? It works basically like that. You have like a box-shaped video game controller, and we have another man controlling the computer, which computes the information that goes into the robot. So there's three parts: the controller, the computer, and the robot. So it's a two-man team. Well, actually, it's just mostly one. We basically tell the robot what to do and where to go to.
Knowing you're a robot technician, have you ever controlled one of them in a real battlefield?
The robot technicians must go to a training camp to learn the military technology. Of course, robots one of them. We prepare ourselves to do the mission in a real battlefield. To training our mindsets and not to make any human error, because that would be critical to the soldiers' lives and jeopardize the entire military itself. And when I did, there was a bomb in a pile of rubbles in the middle of the street, and I had to locate it and defuse it before it blew up and hurt other civilians. And it was nerve-wracking, very.
Do you think nowadays robots serve as a great role in the U.S. military?
I think the robots inventions are huge assets to U.S. military. Ever since the U.S. military decided to use the robots during the battlefields, lots of lives were saved. In the past, where we have different with the Korean War and the Vietnam War, many soldiers were lost trying to defuse bombs and scout the hot zones. But now, since the robots are going in, the soldiers can now stay in the tent in safety while controlling the robots, while the robots do other dangerous works, such as scouting for bombs. And we won't have much soldiers lost anymore.
So what exactly do these robots do? Like, what do they serve in the U.S. military?
Well, basically, robots, they're substitutes for dangerous tasks we have to do, such as for defusing bombs. They replace the bomb squads, and they scout hot zones, such as radiation zones. And if we go in there, there's a high possibility of dying. So when robots go in there, we just lie in safety. And then finally, lots of tanks, lots of weapons. They break down in the middle of the battlefield, in the middle of the crossfire. So the robots go in, fix them, or bring any of the lost soldiers back to their tent, right under the flying bullets.
Wow, that's great. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for being here on the show.
It's a real pleasure to be here.
So that's it for today's talk show. If you want to know more, visit the NASA website and research the Spinoff.